Hello friends, today I am posting a problem which is asked in JEE 2023, and this problem is related to complex analysis. Also, it is also related to trigonometry. So let's proceed and solve this question. The question is, let A equal to set, and in this set theta belong to open interval 0 to 2 pi, such that 1 plus 2i sin theta divided by 1 minus I sin theta is purely imaginary. Then sum of all elements in A is option A pi, option B 2 pi, option 3 0, and option 4 4 pi. So we are giving a solution to this problem. First, let's understand that what is given in A. This condition is satisfied and all the elements in A are purely imaginary. So for any complex number which is denoted by z equal to a plus ib, this is a real part and this is an imaginary part. In the question we have been given that this is purely imaginary, so we will see how to find it. Since it is a fractional number, so let's rationalize it. We'll rationalize it by multiplying in numerator and denominator by 1 plus I sin theta. So we will rationalize this. 1 plus 2i sin theta multiply by 1 plus I sin theta, and the denominator will become by the formula a minus b a plus b. Since a minus b a plus b is equal to a square minus b square, it will become 1 square minus I square sin theta square. Since a plus b multiplied by a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. So we will solve the numerator now. Now we are taking all the real part together and all the complex part together. So 1 into 1 1 plus 2i sin theta into 1 is 2i sin theta plus 1 into I sin theta is I sin theta. Now 2i into I sin theta, it will become I into I will become minus I square is minus 1. So it will be plus 2i square sin square theta, and the denominator will be 1 minus, since I square is equal to minus 1, so it will become 1 plus sin square theta. Now see guys, we have been given that all the values of theta that are lying in the set A are purely imaginary. Since all the values in this set are purely imaginary, hence we have to put that real part is equal to 0, A equal to 0 if this set contains only imaginary values. So first we will, in this question, first we will segregate the real part and imaginary part. Here 2i sin theta plus I sin theta will become 3i sin theta. Now after segregating the real part and complex part, we have 1 plus 2i squared sin squared theta plus 3i sin theta upon 1 plus sin squared theta. Now I square is replaced by minus 1, since I square is equal to minus 1. So we are putting I square equal to minus 1 and the whole thing is as it is. Now we will expand it and the value will become 1 minus 2 sin square theta plus 3i sin theta divided by 1 plus sin square theta. Now we have been given, since it has only imaginary value, we have been given that A contains all values that are purely imaginary value, and we have in this equation real part is this. So we are putting this part is equal to 0 because this is imaginary part and this is denominator. Denominator cannot be equal to 0 because 1 plus sine square theta is a positive value. Denominator cannot be equal to 0, and this is an imaginary part. We have been given that in A, it is only containing imaginary parts, so real part will be equal to 0. We have 1 minus 2 sine square theta is equal to 0, which implies that sine square theta, 2 sine square theta is equal to 1, sine square theta is equal to 1 by 2, and sine theta is equal to plus minus 1 upon root 2, taking square root both sides. So now we have been given obtained a value of sine theta, then we have to derive the value of theta. So theta can be plus 1 by root 2 and minus 1 by root 2. The range of theta is between 0 to 2 pi. We have been given that theta belongs to open interval 0 to pi. So what can be the values of theta in this range? We will see this type of xy axis in which first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant are given. We know that in trigonometry we have studied that in first quadrant sine theta is greater than 0. In second quadrant also sine theta is greater than 0. In third quadrant sine theta is negative, and fourth quadrant also sine theta is negative. So in first quadrant our value will be for sine theta is equal to 1 upon root 2. In first quadrant we have theta is equal to pi by 4. Since sine pi by 4 is equal to plus 1 by root 2. Similarly, in second quadrant, since in second quadrant theta is positive, theta is greater than sine theta is greater than 0 in second quadrant. Hence we have in second quadrant theta is equal to pi minus pi by 4. Since this value denotes pi, hence in second quadrant we are taking this value as pi minus pi by 4. Similarly, in third quadrant, since sine theta is negative, so the value will be pi plus pi by 4. And in fourth quadrant, since sine theta is negative, the value will be 2 pi minus pi by 4. So in first quadrant, the value of theta will be pi by 4. In second quadrant, value of pi will be pi minus pi by 4. In third quadrant, the value of sine theta will be pi plus pi by 4. And fourth quadrant, the value of theta will be 2 pi minus pi by 4. Because in first quadrant, theta ranges from 0 to pi by 2. In second quadrant, theta ranges from pi by 2 to pi. In third quadrant, theta ranges from pi to 3 pi by 4. And fourth quadrant, theta ranges from 3 pi by 4 to 2 pi. So in various quadrants, the value of theta will be different. In second quadrant, we have theta equal to pi minus pi by 4, that is equal to 3 pi by 4. In third quadrant, theta is equal to pi plus pi by 4, that is equal to 5 pi by 4. In fourth quadrant, theta is equal to 2 pi minus pi by 4, that is equal to 7 pi by 4. Now what is given in the question? In question we have been given that sum of all elements in A. Now we have 4 elements in A. We know that there are 4 elements in A that we have found out, and the elements are pi by 4, 3 pi by 4, 5 pi by 4, and 7 pi by 4. So we have to find sum of all these values, and the sum is pi by 4 plus 3 pi by 4 plus 5 pi by 4 plus 7 pi by 4. So it will become 4 pi plus 12 pi, that is equal to 16 pi, 16 pi by 4, and it will come as 4 pi. So our answer is 4 pi, and we will choose the correct option, and the answer is 4 pi. This question was asked in JEE 2023, and you can solve it with basic knowledge of trigonometry and complex analysis. I hope you understand this problem and you you like this video, and I will be posting such type of videos on my channel. So please subscribe my channel and also share it with your friends. Thank you.